Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. It looks like we are into the second anniversary, even though technically we're not at this point. Sega has come out with a statement saying that they know it's early, and they say we're going to be busy in June. I'm assuming they're talking about the Ultra Evolution update. So we'll see what all that means at that time. But hey, we've got the anniversary event going on, the second one for this game now, New Genesis. And to kick us off, we've got a new urgent quest.
We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Aelio region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
Yep, so we're just going to hop right into this, and we're going to take a look at this here. Now, supposedly, there are going to be some rappies showing up on that platform, but we will see how that all works out as we go here, I guess.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Aelio region.
Aside from the urgent quests, we do also have, of course, the seasonal point exchange. Oh, and it looks like we got Peppy Rappy here again. They're trying to see if they can artificially recreate a Rappy spot there. But the light from the device seems to attract enemies as well. So, okay, so that's how they're making this thing work. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hey, that's a song we haven't heard in a while. This was from, I believe, the Dengeki events that happened back on the Japanese PSO2 servers.
Trial start.
Oh, hey, we got these things here. Might as well take advantage. Aside from this urgent quest, like I said, we got the seasonal point exchange, which we'll be taking a look at soon. We've got, of course, a new quest line, or task line to take a look at. There's mischief symbols to go find out there. And we've also got the new Duel quests, which we'll also be taking a look at today. Not sure if I'm going to be able to complete any, but I've at least prepared as much as I can for it. Although, if I'm being honest, I'm expecting, whoop. I got grabbed there. But anyway, I'm expecting we'll probably actually be completing those more towards the end of the event. Although I did do a little bit of whaling, so we'll get to that in a little bit here. But first, let's just enjoy this urgent quest. Speaking of, we have the star of the show here, the new Rappy dolls here. So, who knows if Safeto was the one behind that or not? Actually, we know for certain that it was actually a creation of a fan during the Rappy creation event that actually basically created those. So, no, that's not really a Zafeto thing, although they might say that in story. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's kind of up in the air right now since Lucille is still up there, even though it got attacked. Alright, that one had a brief moment of being enhanced there. Ah, two bosses. Elder Siphon and Chiacurio. Oh, we got some blast signs up, so why don't I go ahead and pop some photon blast then. That did some damage. And then, of course, you know, we don't even know what the deal with the altars is at this point, in terms of the story, so still many unanswered questions. Also, for this stream, I've switched to a new method of streaming. I'm using the newer HLS standard here on YouTube. Which is supposed to be better in terms of signal stability compared to what had been happening previously. And I'm hoping that's going to be the case here. If I'm being honest, I think what might have happened a week or two ago is my settings inside of OBS may have gotten erased somehow. No idea how that could have happened, but that would explain what's been going on with all these weird issues with, like, the frame rate and such. Okay, looks like we got mobile cannons up, so why don't we go ahead and grab one? I'm assuming the plan is to just ditch immediately and then grab another here. Oh, we got an equalized enemy, and it's one of these dolls here, so we got to take that out first. If the targeting reticle will even go onto it, sheesh. Oh, I think these dolls are not despawning for some reason. There they go. Up we go, and down! Again, no reason not to take advantage of that. Okay, and we got an Emperor Rappy coming down, along with the new enemy that they added with this update, the Resplendent Arms.
Trial start.
It looks like you've got certain things that you can throw back at it if you want to. Oh, it is so nice having an HP bar above these guys now. Let's pop the Photon Blast. that's a shame he blocked it. Alright, got another blast sign over here. And pop, pop. Looks like that's gonna do it.
Success.
And he basically explodes into a disco ball there or something. Alright, so that's Happy Rappy Rumble. Let's take a look at the loot here. Alright, so yeah, so we have the new photon chunks in here. This is what's needed in order to upgrade your weapons up to the 6th potential level. You've also got these new Defy capsules here, which goes into the Duel quests, which again we'll be taking a look at that a little bit later here. Aside from that, not too much else. I mean, you got your typical assortment of other capsules here. Oh, and you also have the Revita series with this event as well, which comes with the Dark element. So, yeah, that's another thing here. There is another weapon series. This one has an element on it, and based on what I've been seeing, it looks like because of that element, it is not necessarily a top tier weapon unless you're specifically using it during this event. At which point, yeah, you've got the Sazune Affixa here, plus the Dark Exploit 2. But from what I understand, this is going to be useless against the Duel quests. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the Revita Blade. And we'll go ahead and get rid of the rest of this. And what a party of Rappies we have here. Looks like all the different Rappies they've introduced across our time with the game so far. You know, I'm curious just how detailed are these Rappies? Let's take a closer look if we can. Oh yeah, you can see the you can definitely see the doll's material flowing up top there, and then even within the, I guess their crystalline feathers there, or whatever you want to call it, you can also see it inside of there where the doll's material is flowing around. So yeah, this was a really fun thing to see them implement when it was originally a fan creation. So. I guess, yeah, I guess we'll be seeing them around for a little bit here. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, the platform went away just as soon as I started to leave. Alright, so, as with all seasonal events, we have some tasks to take on. I don't know. We will have to find out on that. Since this event is going to be going on for quite a while, actually. Sega released an infographic about this event, and there's actually a lot of information on here. So, throughout the whole thing, there are the Duel quests running. And then there's the seasonal points exchange shop, which is also going to be running throughout the whole thing. Happy Rappy Rumble is going to be around throughout the whole thing. Then you got the seasonal trial with Resplendent Arms, as well as all of the different items that they can drop, which are cosmetics, including, looks like their head, their shoulders, and their tail. And then starting next week, there's going to be seasonal standing quests, or limited quests. There's the Wetlands Interception, Wasteland Interception, And then there's also going to be, actually, no, I'm reading this wrong. So, starting next week, it's a wetlands interception. Then 2 weeks after that, it's a wasteland interception. And then 2 weeks after that, then there's one more limited quest called Dazzling Chaos Suppression Operation 23. And it looks like in that one, they're going to be releasing additional capsules, or maybe they're just going to be making it easier for them to drop the capsules for the Duel quest, because we only got one capsule, or we got two capsules, but one of each during that urgent quest. And then, as of right now, there's also the Let's Make Online Arcs ID event going on, which is an event that goes towards a Twitter campaign, if I remember correctly. And then, yeah, we've also got a bunch of limited time tasks, which I've done a little bit of grinding on seasonal points already, as you can see here. So I'm actually sort of complete on some of them here. But we've got one for completing urgent quests, we've got one for using seasonal points, and then we've got a bunch of completing daily tasks, which 240, okay, that's not unreasonable across 6 weeks. And then, looks like they also added this one in here, completing the rank 7 Ordinal Tower one time to get yourself a camo, the Victor, but the, I'm trying to remember if I've actually already got that one. Let's see. I know I've got something. Yeah, I've already got that one. That's the one that we picked up back during base PSO2. So, I guess if you don't have that already, you can go ahead and pick it up here now. But alright, let's take a look at the tasks that are available here. Actually, no, you know what? I don't want to hold off on this. Let's take a look at the Duel quest, because frankly, I don't want to hold off on that. So, Duel quests, basically the idea is you've got 5 minutes to complete them, and they go against the different bosses, main bosses of each region. So, for Phase 1-1, you've got next Aelio. Phase 1-2, you've got Renus Retem. 1-3 is Ams Caveris, and 1-4 is Neil Stia. You need a battle power of 3119 to even get into these things, but frankly, I don't see how anybody would be able to even complete these at that battle power.
Drop by anytime.
Because from what I've been reading, it looks like you need to actually stack the new augment capsules.
Hi.
And, oh, actually, I guess we're going to talk to Simi here because I wasn't thinking here. But anyway, oh, thanks for coming. This is great. I knew I could count on you. Well, anyway, here's the issue. Some people hardly ever enhance their equipment. But it's super important. As important as training, even. Well, at least they're talking about this here, since, yeah. Lots of urgent quests have had players come in with very little weapon up in their augments. Do you think you might be able to help me? First off, we need some funds, because it can be pretty expensive. Would you, find some alpha reactors? There are a bunch outside the city. They kind of have this yellowish glow. Anyway, good luck.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So, the reason I came over to Shimi here is, because, actually, I wanted to get into the exchange seasonal points thing here. So we could look at that real quick. Specifically, down here in the list, we'll go through the rest of the list later, but there are 3 of these capsules here. The Defies Cyrus, which gives you a potency plus 7% and offensive photon point recovery plus 30%. The Halmeus, which gives you potency plus 7%, and increased photon blast gauge when attacking. And then the Iris, which gives you plus 7% potency and 20% damage resistance. So, unlike what we were originally told, where these bosses were going to be able to one-shot you if you got hit, you're actually able to reduce that down through the use of these capsules, as well as whatever other setup you might want to use in terms of your augments.
Bye-bye.
So ultimately, in order to complete these, I figure what I need to do is I need to prepare certain equipment here in order to actually make this work. And as you can see right now, I've got... this is actually something new that I put together actually here. Because as you can see, I've got a Neos Austrian blade here. But the reason I did that was specifically so I could multi-weapon on a sword onto here. Because this had a Fixa Fatale 2 on it, which gave me additional critical activation rate, which is, at this point, really, really important. And so this is effectively what I'm likely going to be carrying through most of the content I do for the foreseeable future. I also love the fact that now I also have a ranged attack that doesn't use up my photon points. That being the blades that I can simply send out through the weapon action. And what's the best thing about this is that using those blades actually does not interrupt my weapon action for the sword, which is guarding, basically. If that had been a thing, then I wouldn't have been able to use that. But anyway, what we need to do, because this thing is already finished at this point, it's got HAL Finale, it's got an Addy on there, and everything else, I don't want to ruin that. So, and then this one here, I'm going to eventually redo this one, just simply because I'm just going to be using it as a rod going forward. But, for the time being, given that what we've got on here is an Addy, and then a Gigas Might, and other things that are going to be replaced in time. Even the Dreadkeeper 4. I'm not really using Dreadkeeper 4 anymore, actually. So what I figure, since this already has a good number of augments on it, what I should do is actually repurpose this one specifically for these duels. Or at least that's what I would have said if I had not had a lucky drop in recent days. Because, well, actually several lucky drops here. As you can see, I've got a Fixa Termina 2 here, which gives me critical potency plus 9%. I've got a Fixa Termina 4, which gives me critical potency plus 14%. And then I've got another Fixa Fatale 2, which gives me 8% critical activation rate again. So I'm kind of like going back and forth. Do I want to go boots or do I want to go wand here? Because here's the thing. If we go into what I've actually got, and this is where you're going to see where I wailed a little bit for this here. So I've got the 3 main capsules already here. And then there's also this Make Miss, which gives you potency plus 7% and potency floor plus 20%. That's the 4th that you can get. And then there's one more. Let me see if I can pull that up here real quick. Yeah, so Defy Plutos, and what that is it gives you potency plus critical hit rate. And it's because of that, that's the one thing that might make me go for that Fatale, or rather the one that gives you the extra critical potency rather than the critical rate. The only problem is, as you saw, it is millions right now for what the cost of those is. And then the other thing to keep in mind is with these, oops. Hello, why is this? Oh, that's why. The other thing to keep in mind is that these don't scale directly here. So Termina is going to have, at level 4, 14% critical potency, while if I had a Fix a Fatal level 4, I think that only goes up to like 12%. But from my understanding, the way the meta works right now is until you hit a certain amount of critical hit chance, it makes more sense to go with the Fix a Fatal. So that is what I'm going to do here. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then I'm also going to head over here.
Hello.
And I need to get...
Thank you.
just to confirm, let me make sure I don't already have this. No, I don't. So I need to get one more sword now, so I can multi-weapon that on. I've still got 12 of these Integra, so I got plenty to spare.
There you are. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Alright, and then we need to limit break... Well, actually, first, let's multi-weapon.
It just keeps getting stronger.
There we go. And then we're going to need to limit break this here. Okay, looks like I need some arms refiner. That's no problem. Do I have any
Welcome.
fragments currently that will let me do that? Let's see. I've got some, but not enough. So I need... Let's just say I need
Come again.
21 of each.
Welcome. Thank you.
There's the A.
Thank you. Thank you. See you later.
And now I should be able to exchange these in. And then limit break the Neos Austrian wand.
Keep shooting for the stars.
Okay. And so now with that, we can start to bring that up. Actually, do I have anything I can just get rid of at this point? Yeah, maybe the Obsidia sword. And the Obsidia wire. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, one more time. Enhancement level, and then... Or actually, I've got these Obscuras here, which are from the last event, so these are only level 15 to equip. That's probably the better way to go here. Because these have effectively been replaced by the new weapon for this event, the Revita. We'll drop a 100 on this, and that'll take it straight up to level 60.
A great success.
Alright, and then for the augments, let's go into material storage. So towards the bottom are these defies. So we'll put one of each on. Except for the Make Miss, since I only have one of those capsules right now. And then for the rest of it, let's just go pure potency. So Might 4, and then... I'm looking for Dust Soul. There it is. use a 10% boost.
A success.
Alright, so that weapon is all set to go now here.
You been working out?
Oh, right, I need to get the potential up as well.
Welcome.
That's no problem to do. Actually, this is my first time looking at what the potential increase is here. From level 5 to level 6. So, for level 6, it's going to increase the potency by another 4% here. Now, obviously, I don't have the materials required to bring that up. So, we're just going to be taking this up to level 5 for now.
It just keeps getting stronger. It just keeps getting stronger. It just keeps getting stronger. It just keeps getting stronger.
Alright, so that's as much as we can do on the weapon. But as you noticed, I also have some more of those augments as well available. Which I can basically slot onto my current armors. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, because it's so cheap right now, the best thing for me to replace here is going to be the Dust Souls. I think they're selling for like 3,000 or 4,000 a set each on the shop, so it's like no problem for me to replace them later on. And I'm sure the cost of the capsules is going to come down eventually here as the event goes on, as more people are able to basically purchase those capsules. But we're just going to be doing this for tonight here. So, let's see. So, what I have are 30 of the ones that give you offensive photon point recovery. So not necessarily the best one to go with, but it's still going to give me another 7% potential here. So we're going to replace the Dust Soul with the Defy. And since I don't want to risk it, we're just going to make it 100% on that.
A success.
And then we're going to do this on the others as well here. Get rid of Dust Soul, put this on.
A success.
I'm glad they only made these a 10% augment risk compared to the others that are out there.
A success.
Alright,
Come again.
so that gives me 6 of those plus 7 potentials. And I'm thinking... Actually, there's one other thing we should check in here, and that's the new augment capsules that you saw briefly there. So Hal Finale is still there, but we've now got these additional triples, which these give you plus 3% potency, as well as your regular stats that you see around. Or actually, for the Death Triple, it's plus 2.5% potency, and then plus 2.5% floor. So that can straight up be a replacement for Alt Secreta 4 if you want to do that. The problem with that is the requirements for some of these here. You need the Formido Fusia, which I believe only drops off of the Duel quest right now. You've also got a Triple 2, which is just a straight plus 3% potency. It's easier to put that together, especially because the Melra, Meltech, and Rawtech, you can get that from Infernium, if I remember correctly. But this one here, the Gigas Mast, oh boy. In order to get 70% success, you need 100 of the Formido Fusia, 100 Gigas Might 4, 100 Gigas Precision 4, and 100 Gigas Technique 4. That is only going to work for the super whales in the game. Even I don't reach that height in terms of the Meseta that I have. So, yeah. Have fun whaling, guys. Or if you're actually going to try hunting for that, Yeah. Especially because you only get plus 20% HP, sorry, plus 20 HP, and then plus 3.5% potency from this. So I don't think that's even going to be like a huge boost over what players already had.
Come again.
But alright, with everything set up now here, let me go ahead and put my weapon together here. Twisting Zapper there, Caliber Streak, Relentless Cleave, and Relentless Cleave. Oh, and I need to change the attack. There we go. Alright, and then I don't know if this is going to be relevant to the quest itself or not, but let me head over to Kavera's camp here. Just so I can max out what my boost is going to be. Since the plan is to take on Kavera's first here. You know what? I might be able to switch that up because we do have the extra photon points coming in here. So in that case, if I go straight crisp on this, yeah, that gives potency to weak point plus 5% then. Alright, and then, unfortunately, it looks like all the mags are sleeping, but again, I don't know if those are going to be relevant in this. At least let me stop by one of them, though. This one, attack potency. And that way I can at least get the rare boost as well, if that's going to be relevant. Alright, back to Kavera's camp. Yeah, I agree with you there, Rooks. Hal Finale is going to be a better value than going for the combined Gigas. Alright, so I'm all set to go here, so let's go ahead and fire up Phase 1-3. Let's see how this goes. Again, I don't know if this is even going to be completable with my current setup or not. We'll see, but as you saw, we can stack these across both the weapon as well as the units. So we'll see how this goes. It may not actually be possible for me to complete this today, but maybe as the event goes on and more capsules drop, it may be more reasonable for me to be able to do this. So, here we go. Well, he definitely hits hard, that's for certain. And I'm sure that's where those damage reduction capsules are going to come into play. Unfortunately, it doesn't help when he actually misses me when I'm trying to go for an overcharge counter. Alright, we've at least pushed him into the red phase here. Let me go ahead and pop the Photon Blast here. Yeah, there we go. That's some damage. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Well, we still got him down to about a fourth of his health there, so that's not bad. I'm just gonna need to put more of these capsules on, basically, in order to even be able to complete this. Let me just take a quick look at what else I've got, just to see if there's anything reasonable that I could do right this moment here. I don't want to get rid of the Addy, I don't want to get rid of the Mastery. The only thing I might be able to do is the Gigas Might. What is the price of that right now? Because I'm sure that those capsules are growing in terms of price. You might be right there, Rooks. Let's see here. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it's still gonna be like a 1.8 million for me to get them all back on. But that's not horrible. Well, closer to 2 million, actually. But again, it's not a horrible, horrible price I'm looking at here. And the thing is, I would want to augment up 2 more of these.
Welcome.
Now, I specifically did that for those armors, or rather for those units specifically because they were the cheapest on the market at the time. For me to, if I were to, for instance, look at, let's see, yeah, so these are selling for about 90 right now. If I were to look at some of the others here, like the Iris, yeah, that's selling at like 190. And then the other one, Halmis, that's at 190 as well. So it's... So just to get one of these augments together, it's going to cost 2 million. Yeah, Rooks, I think it is possible. You know what? Let's also give let's maybe give next Aelio a try here. Yeah, I could give that a try as well, Rooks. Again, it doesn't help when they keep missing me. And I'm trying to go for these counters. actually knocked them for a moment there. Let's try going for this as we get to the end here. Oh, got the tail. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me with my setup there. Alright, well, I knew I wasn't going to make it there, but that gives me an idea.
Hello.
I wonder if there's actually a chance that maybe this could push me over the edge here. If I drop Force, and then... question is, should I go for Fighter? Fighter would be more for the downs, and I only got 2 in that. Bouncer would be good once I break the tail. But Slayer would be a straight-up critical increase here. So it may only be 5%, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. Because it could just simply be some of the rolls I'm getting that might push me over the edge.
Drop by anytime.
That's true. That is true. You know what? I didn't like how that started. Let me take it again. Oh, actually, I see they added a retry button. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Drop by anytime.
The only one I could see it being useful for would be Nilstia, and that would be for the elemental conversions there. Converting from I think it's fire to ice. I'm gonna take that again. Alright, where is this again? There it is, retry. Because I also noticed I didn't have all my rest assigned. Still not seeing as many crits as I would like. Yeah, it's things like that right there where I get the counter, but he moves so far away that I can't actually hit him. That's why I prefer having Twisting Zapper. It's like I'm getting the crits sometimes on the follow-up to the counter, but then I'm like not rolling high or something for the main hit. Oh, that's a shame. They moved away. Yeah, this definitely feels doable.
Hi. Drop by anytime.
I just need some better luck with the rolls I'm getting. And if they would stop moving around so much, that would also help. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm still using Kavera's food. Well, that's the other thing I should change up here. Alright, there goes its tail. The question is, can I get one more knockdown out of this? And that way I'd be able to use my Photon Blast then. There we go. Go with that. And now Photon Blast. There we go! Next Aelio is down. Only a B rank, though. And from what I understand, in order to actually get an S rank, you need to get a time like, I think it's 2.5 minutes. So, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting challenge, and I think that's where having a full set of augments on these is really going to become key. But yeah, hey, at least I've got one of them down. None of the new, I didn't get the new combiner capsule, though, so I'm curious then where that actually drops from. Alright, so with one of them down, let's head back over to Caveris and see how that goes now.
Hi. Drop by anytime.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Thank you, Cianur. Yeah, there it is. You're right. Thank you so much. Okay. So the expectation is to put one of the new Gigas things together. You need to fight 100 of these bosses and take them down 100 times. Oh boy. Oh, while this is up, let me go ahead and do my daily scratch here. Fierce horns, okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so as you improve your damage there, it's you'll be able to pick up more at the same time. Okay. All right, let's give Caveris another try. This guy's gotta stop missing me. Alright, we got it down. stop missing me like that? Sheesh. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting choice that they made. Let me see if maybe I can do something about that. There, that at least gives us the right music. Although, not the right sympathy phase. Sympathy is the music system within the game, if you didn't know that. Yeah, I'm gonna just restart that because that's like 15 seconds completely wasted. And it's not like I've got a short character here. I've got one of the tallest characters you can get in the game. Alright, yeah, so I think that's enough for Ams Caveras. I don't think... Yeah, with how that was coming out, I think I was going to end up with about the same amount of damage I had in that first run, where I was using Twisting Zapper instead. But hey, let's maybe give one more a try. We'll give Rennis Ritem a try here. Now, do I have their background music? There it is. Well, let's see. Alright, where are my counters? And I don't know if Relentless Cleave would actually work in this particular situation. Oh, there goes his tail. Just because... I can't get lower. Just because his head moves around so much that I think I would need the extra reach. Alright, there goes the tail. I guess my question then becomes, have I not been hitting the weak point? For Kvaris? Alright, that's a down. Shame I can't double hit the head and the tail there at the same time. Alright, yeah, I think I need to change my strategy for Rennet Totem just a little bit here. I might have a better shot at it. Welcome back. While you were away, I actually did get next Aelio down. Oh, so go for the turrets on Rennet Totem instead of its head in that second phase.
Hey there.
Let me also change up my food since the critical hits, or rather the weak point damage is also not is still set to Kvaris right now. Alright, well, we'll see how this does now.
Hi.
I guess I've been tanking it for too long to have remembered that one.
Want to fortune tonight? Come back sometime. Alright, tail is up.
Alright, he's going down. Alright, so let's get after these turrets then. That's right. They also blast you off quite a bit there. Let's try these turrets again. This time... yeah, at least now I can take a couple of hits here. May not be the best strategy, though. I'm basically using my my hunter ability here to just kind of force that there. Now let me do this for the rest of the fight, and we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's the other thing with that. If you break the turret, you get that laser coming after you. So maybe what I need to do is hold off on breaking the turret just a little bit then. Alright, I didn't have the height there. Oh, I see. Yeah, I messed that one up. Alright, tails up. Unfortunately, he got me there. I'll give it one more try here. Wish this guy would stop missing me like that. Alright. Tails up. Oh, I can't get the counters, and that's right, I can't get the counters in that moment because I'm invulnerable for a few moments there. That might have been a little bit faster than last time. Alright, there's a second break. Seconds left. I think I just gotta go for it. Alright, definitely got closer there. I'll give it one last shot here, and then we'll move on.
Come back sometime.
Yeah, so right there, the Relentless Cleave does not have the range to hit that. And that's where the Twisting Zapper comes in. Yeah, 340 and the tail's not even up. Alright. I think it might be possible to get it. It's just going to take a bit longer in terms of figuring out how this all works here with the bosses. But hey, at least I can say I've got next Aelio down, which I think is a bit better than some other players can say at this point here. So, at least I got 1 out of 4. Alright, moving on from that. Let's see, so we do still have the rest of the seasonal point shop here. Let's take a quick look at that. Actually, first let me get rid of the music here. So we could get some of those special scratch tickets here, as well as the anniversary enemy symbol. Hey, now we can put JPEGs above our heads and be like, did Zeffetto just put JPEGs on us as well? Then we got a stamp for Rappy's 2nd anniversary, airboard, dash. You can get some star gems, of course, as well as regular special scratch tickets. Then you got the Revita series, which, since these bosses have what their elements currently are, instead of being turned into dark element, you're not really going to be able to use these that well. I thought maybe they would have had the symbol above them, and if that was the case, we could have taken advantage of the critical hit rate and such, but that's just not the case here. So, it's just go for the DeFi augments on those. Then, of course, you got some units that you can just grab here if you need them. Typical assortment of minerals here, as well as Aegis Integra now. So 100,000 for 5 of those. So if you still don't have your weapon yet, one, go run rank 2 of Trinitas if that's the case, but secondly, if you don't have your multi-weapon yet, you can then trade in for this. Then we've got the DeFi capsules here. It's going to cost you 300,000 of the seasonal points to be able to pick those up. And then you got some others here, Gigas Might, Gigas Precision, Gigas Techniques here. And then, of course, you can pick up some alpha reactors as well to get yourself some extra Meseta if you need that.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's take a look at the task here that we were given. So, an invitation to train 23. That's our current focus, so we need to obtain some alpha reactors for that. Let's head over to Resolve Force. Oops. Oh, let me take myself out of the photo room here. So communication blocks they were added about a month ago. Oh good, you found some alpha reactors. But there's still more to get. Could you get some end grinders? Okay. So the communication blocks are sort of similar to the blocks we used to have on the Japanese server. Whereby there would be like blocks for communication, blocks for photo rooms, blocks for experts, and things like that. But they basically function similarly to the beginner blocks in that you need to if you're going to group up, or rather, if you're going to do like an urgent quest or a trigger, only players within that block are going to count. Also, let me get the regular one on at this point here. Good thing there's a collection of green boxes right over here. Okay, you got some end grinders. So next up, we need minerals. Anything is fine. You want minerals? We got minerals right over here. Oh yeah, I'm seeing those frame drops as well. I put myself on a new protocol. I thought that was supposed to fix this issue. Really weird. You found some minerals. So lastly, we need some augment capsules, please. And that really is the last item on the list. Promise. Let me take a quick look here. Yeah, what is going on here? Take the terrain draw distance down a bit. And the shadow quality. No, it's still happening, and the thing is, it's happening on the stream itself. Yeah, what is going on? Bear with me for one moment, everyone. This has been happening for the past several episodes, and I don't quite get what's going on. If I have to go back to where I just upload the episode after the fact, I can do that. I prefer not to do that. Because I lose out on having you guys here as the chat. But this is getting ridiculous. That number keeps going up. Alright, bear with me for a moment here. I'm going to take the stream down for just a brief moment here and try one more thing. Okay, I think we're back. Alright, let's see if this holds in terms of the stability here now, because now I've completely switched protocols again back to the RTMPS YouTube upload method. I had switched to HLS for this one to see if that helped. I think at least for the moment this seems stable here. Alright, so we need to get augment capsules now, so that's going to take us back into Central City. What I will say is, and I don't know if this is related or not, but yesterday Google had a issue going on, whereby it seemed like they had rolled out a new interface for the front page, and a whole bunch of other things were going on, including the fact that Google search was not working. So I'm wondering if maybe this is related to that, because up until this point, the stream had been stable. Alright, anyway, we need to get augment capsules here. Yeah, let me grab some Gigas Might. And that just completed, another of the, tasks to, use,
Bye-bye.
Oh, did that not count? Okay, in that case, let's make our way over to, Ritem El Nov, and see if just getting capsules that way will work. Yeah, it seems like switching protocols has fixed things here. Alright, let me find a, busier room. Oh, that's right, I'm still a Slayer as my subclass. Alright, I'll have to, fix that. But yeah, in terms of, fighting Nilcia, I think it would also go back to, doing, Hunter Force specifically, so I would have the ability to, do the, element change on the stuff he drops.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Success! PSC burst.
Alright, PSC burst, this should be, fairly quick from here. And there we go. You've got some augment capsules? Great, could you, hurry back here, please? I think those are Leah May tasks that are clearing up there. Alright, I think we're good. Let's head back to town.
Hi.
Oh, welcome back. I'm sorry to have you running around doing errands and stuff. I think that should be pretty much all we need for materials. Now you can use them to enhance any equipment you like. I mean, that's really a lot closer to my specialty, but I don't want to bore you with all the details. Anyway, that's it for my equipment enhancement advisory role. What's the word, Shimi? Chicha? Sorry to have you running around all over the place. We're so short-staffed over here. No, it's okay. Kinda. Good to hear that. Oh, is Brightstar there? Brightstar with you there? Were you able to enhance their... were you able to help enhance their equipment? Oh, not exactly. I'm just finishing up advising over here. Ah, gotcha. Oh, hey, can I ask you for something? Just when you're done with what you're doing, I'll send over the request in a minute. Take care of it whenever you have some time. Thanks. Chitra, don't ever change. That was Chitra who just made the request about equipment enhancement. If you don't mind, could you help her out with that? Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so let's see what this other task is here. I'm actually not sure what the other task is.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, because I don't see one here that's like a repeating one like we had with the last event. Alright, well let's see, I still need to clear a bunch more of the urgent quests, I need to complete a bunch of the daily tasks. Could be, I really don't know. We'll have to see if it actually is a glitch or not. They do want you completing daily tasks and you can get seasonal points out of that, so okay. But yeah, at least for the moment, there doesn't seem to be one running for me here. Alright, then in that case, real briefly here. In terms of titles, for the limited time event here, there is one that I've already cleared up here, and that was for seasonal points. Once again, you need 300,000 for that, as you saw before. I already got that before the show, so I'm good to go there. So really, the only thing that's left in terms of titles here are the mischief symbols, and then there's also the new one for the duel quests. And so for that, you need to clear the designated quest at least once. That being for the Death Dancers here. So I've already gotten one done, but then there's also one for getting an S rank at least one time, and that gives you even more titles. And I think that's where I'm going to be required to kind of stack things up here. Even more than they already are. I'm probably going to have to just set up a complete unit and weapon for taking out these bosses that quickly. But I think it's at least manageable once I get all those on. And then there's the Death Defier here, whereby if you at least get this clear, even if it's only a B rank, you do get the title name Battle Worn, You get the mag form, Agastya, and then you get the motion idle, checking things out, B, and the stamp Rappy Sleepy. So, a number of rewards if you do manage to complete at least one round of the duel quests, even if you don't get an S rank on them. Alright, so I think with the time remaining, let's go ahead and head out into the world and see if we can find any of these mischief symbols. Alright, I'm already getting a signal here. Still pointing in this direction. There it is. Alright, that's one. Let's head for Mediela Outer Area 1. Okay, there is a signal. Right there. While I'm here, I should go ahead and grab my Infernium. Okay. How about Drason Plant? Looks like I'm gonna have to drop down a level or two here. There it is. And then let's head for the outskirts now. There aren't too many places this can be hiding. Either it's going to be along the coast, or it's going to be further in. I am getting no signal, and I think we're about to run up against a wall here. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's try to the east this time. Remember, there was a mischief symbol on the island with the tower last time. That does not appear to be the case here. Nor does it seem like there's one over here either. Alright, let's try heading inside this time. Oh, it's on the, it's up there, you're saying. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a signal. Okay, so the trick is going to be figuring out how to get up here. Here's a spot. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. That's number 4. Let's now make our way over to Kavaris and see if we can find the other ones. And then if we need to, we can also go to Ratem and Aelio. Alright, so I'm starting to get a signal here. Oh, I think that's a red box down here. And hello, Phantasy Star Zero music. Alright, let's try the other side of the mountain here. I really wouldn't expect Sega to put anything back here, though. That's the thing. Yeah, alright, let's head into Central Kavaris then. Still no signal. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, there's one. Alright, from there, let's head over to West Kavaris. We'll start along the top here first, just to make sure there's nothing up here. And nothing so far. Alright, let's head down the mountain on this side. Oh hey, here's the new Rappies. Just a set of 4 of them here, but hey, if you haven't gotten the urgent quest yet, this is another way to see them. Interesting. So they'll turn red even without taking any damage here. Ha! I didn't think dolls could eat. Yep. New Rappy dolls. Can't complain. I mean, they were a fan creation in the first place. Alright, getting a signal. There it is. Alright, and then lastly, let's head into South Kavaris. I guess we'll hit up Kavaris Camp first to get into there. And getting a signal. Yeah, they don't. They... That is an interesting observation. Alright, what is my mag sensing within Rage Gorge?
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, another red box. Okay. And something else, apparently. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's try the other side of South Caveris now. By the way, I recently tried taking on one of the ancient dolls solo, and it is definitely possible to do within a reasonable amount of time. I think I got like 7 or 8 minutes on the kill. Alright, no signal so far. That doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't one around. It's just not along the obvious path here. And really, a lot of these have kind of been off the beaten path, haven't they? I suppose one question, and I don't know if we're going to get an answer to this or not, but at least in terms of the in-game lore, were the Rappy Dolls a creation of Zephetos or not? Or did they come from somewhere else? If they came from somewhere else, where? Because keep in mind, Rappies have the ability to travel interdimensionally. And does that mean that there's another dimension out there full of dolls? Alright, getting a signal. Thing underneath? Okay, where is this trying to point me to? I mean, I don't see a marker here, so I get the feeling this might be for a red box I never picked up. Sega at least likes to try to keep those fairly obvious where they are. Alright. We'll pass that by. Let's try this side, the east side of South Aelio. See if we can come across anything. I'm trying to keep myself kind of close to the coast here, since it's possible it could also be down there. But I'm still not getting a signal over here. And we're about to hit the wall again. Alright, I think there's one other spot for us to check, and that's kind of in this area over here. Let me hit up the, this cocoon. And I think somebody just tried to, or something just tried to, knock me down as I was leaving. Okay, getting a signal. Pointing me back over here. Okay. And suddenly my mag shuts up. Okay, I think this one might be glitched. I don't see anything around. And as soon as you cross the zone border, the mag just starts shutting up. Oh wait, is it in here? I think this goes to one of the bunkers. Oh, that's another red box here. Okay. 10,000 MS out of that. Okay. We've kind of been all over South Caveris then, and we haven't found this thing, so let's try somewhere else then. Alfia Lake might be the easiest place then. Assuming there's even one here. Yeah, that's something we still also don't have an answer for. Who's draining the water during the Dark Falls Aegis fight? Hey, there it is! And there we go, 8 of the mischief symbols. Alright. And then lastly is the Bunker Type 2 quest. Which, again, I've already gotten that weapon camo, so I actually don't need to do this. I got that back in base. So really from here, it's just more completing daily tasks, doing the urgent quest when it pops up. And that's pretty much for the event for me then, until the next update. And that next update, like I said, that's going to add in, starting next week, the new quest, the new limited quest. A wetlands interception, and I believe with that one we're going to be fighting next Aelio and as well as the command dolls in a single quest, which makes me wonder if in this wasteland interception, which comes up starting in May, if that's going to be against Renis Vera and Dustal Vera. And that could be the case because we know for a fact that after these quests leave, you're going to need to use, you're going to either need the urgent quest to pop, or you're going to need to use triggers to fight those enemies in order to get the drops that you need. I don't think anything drops during the story quests, the ones for Renis Vera, for instance. In either Chapter 5 or the Nadara side story. I don't think anything drops from that. Let's see. Yeah, there's going to be a second set of limited time tasks coming up next week as well, along with the double standing login bonus, so your normal logins basically get doubled. And then also, there's an augmentation success rate plus 10% and enhancement success rate plus 40% next week as well. So yeah, we'll have to see... I'll have to see how much content there actually is in the seasonal quest as well as the limited time tasks. If I go live, it may just be for like a quick half-hour, 1-hour stream, potentially. Just to cover that content, and then that would be it for another 2 weeks. I should let you know that I am in the process of working on scripting the next secrets of New Genesis, since this appears to be a good time to kind of cover things on that. One of the things I'm planning to do as part of that is to kind of do a review of everything I've said and see how accurate I actually was. Granted, there's still a bunch of stuff that's sort of still up in the air. We don't know the full capability of Lucille just yet, so the thing about it being a subspace vehicle platform could still be the case. We don't know yet if dolls are going to become playable or not. That's something I said that could happen, but again, we don't know if Zeffetto actually left us the keys to switch them from kill mode to support mode. I would hope he did. Otherwise, what would be the point of fighting both the dolls and the Starless at the same time? Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff coming up here. That is for certain. But that is going to do it for me today. Like I said, we'll see if I actually do go live next week, or I may do what I did last time, where I would run the seasonal quest and just hold that off until the next episode potentially. Yeah, potentially Rooks, and of course it's still up in the air if he's actually dead or not. It's possible he could have just moved to another observation point, because honestly that was a little convenient, the timing on that attack. And when you compare, here's the other thing. When you compare his pillar attack, where he sends things down from the sky at you, inside there you can see little boxes if you freeze frame things. And those boxes look very similar to the attacks that the Starless made, whereby once they crash into the platform, they have those boxes that show up that start red, turn blue, and then disappear. So we'll have to see if we're actually not done with Alpha yet, if Zeffetto's just watching us again. But that at least seems to point me in that direction, at least for the time being here. And then, of course, boxes also goes back to Mother Brain, or not Mother Brain, but Mother... Well, it's been a while now. Was she called Mother Brain in episode 4? She might have been called Mother Brain, but yeah. Yeah, so there's a huge question in terms of where the story's actually heading. Sega has made it pretty clear that because they're running this event early, we're going to be going straight into whatever content comes with Ultra Evolution. All right, just Mother. Okay, but yeah, we'll see how this all plays out in the coming weeks and month. So, with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.